is Jorge Cestou, and I'm Latino, I'm Mexican, I'm gay, I'm a leatherman, I speak Spanish, I'm an HIV activist, I'm a leader in the community, I'm an organizer. That's me. Having a title allows you to have a platform, because people know who you are in a year, so people know about you and they're interested in learning more about you. So you have a platform to push ideas that you might have as an individual. It's interesting that we're talking about titles, because for me, when I competed for Mr. Chicago Leather, I competed in that title because I would always go to the contest and there was never a Latino face in the contest. So that year I said to myself, you know what, I'm tired. I need to have at least a Latino face, and I knew, or I had the sense that I could not win the contest, so I entered the contest to have fun. So I was having a lot of fun helping everybody, all of my classmates, in the contest. And when they selected me as the winner, I literally, on stage, I said, oh shit. I've been part of the HIV community the majority of my Chicago life, which is going to be 17 years already. And it all started because being part of a Latino organization, someone said, in the group that HIV back then, they were saying it's like, oh, all the funding is just going for HIV positive people, and this individual said is like, we don't have to be HIV positive, so they might be giving the funding to them, but we're gonna have our own separate funding, not for HIV positive people, And back then I had some friends, that were HIV positive, and it kind of bothered me how this individual was expressing about this community, and it really pushed me to be part of the planning groups. And back then, I started being a member of the Illinois Prevention Planning Committee, which is responsible for the state's plan. And for the past 7 years, I've been doing a lot of work, in the HIV field here in the city specifically. Having a national Latino LGBT organization is possible and is well needed here in the U.S. And I tell you this because I see the need, for a group to be the glue, to everything that is going on. I have to tell you that being part of Unidos, when Unidos was trying to do that, it was difficult because there was not enough support from its own Latino community. And some of the things that I can tell you that played into it is because many times we want to believe that we are the same, and we as Latinos come from a lot of different countries. We are all important. We're all important, and it can happen. We can make it happen. We have tried, but we have to continue trying. One of the things that I would tell, that younger person is just to be themselves. Be themselves. Many times we shape our lives because of social constructions that we have. We are supposed to dress a specific way. According to who? Who says, that you're not supposed to put on a skirt, to do anything that you want to do, to have the hair, in a different color, in a different way, We're very different, and, I think that that's probably the best advice, that I could give. Just be themselves,